Hi everyone, let's begin one important problem where we would find to get the solution. I have already discussed with you empirical rule. So empirical rule we are going to apply here, and after that we are trying to get the solution of probability of producing a ball with its weight greater than 165 grams. So what is our problem? We can see here average weight of cricket balls produced in a factory is 163 grams. The measured standard deviation for the balls produced is 1.5 grams. That means that is a sigma standard deviation. Determine the probability of producing a ball with its weight greater than 165 grams. We are going to calculate probability of producing a ball with its weight 165 grams. What we have to take into solution? Population mean is already given 163. That is given here and standard deviation 1.5 gram. Suppose we have taken mu is that is average weight of the cricket ball 163 gram. So that would be mu equal to 163 gram and x at 165 gram we would like to calculate this probability, right? So what would be the problem solution? Z formula of Z we are going to calculate x minus mu divided by standard deviation. So mu in this case is 163. As I had mentioned, population mean is 163. And after that 163, you can see population mean is 163. We had put it 163 here. And here is 163. And when we are taking x 163, to 163 minus 160, 1.5, that means your z value is 0. But when x is we are going to take that is because we want to calculate at the 165 gram. So what would happen? 165 minus 163 divided by 1.5. Because sigma is r 1.5. Standard deviation is already given. So these are my values. You can see here, these are my values. These are my values 1.33. That is my z value. Now, what would be next step how we are going to calculate probability? First of all, we will check at this particular value what is the z table value. This is my calculated value and what is my table value. You can see here this area, right? You can see here this is entire area. You can see this entire area that is reflecting total area under the curve is 0.5. But area under the shaded region, how we are going to get this region? Let me check because this is my table value. This is my calculated value and I have to check this value in table. So let me check in. This is my table. You can see here 1.3. This is 1.3, right? 1.3 row, entire row, right? How we are going to check, where we have to check, how come we will reach? So what is my value? What is 1.33? So we will check 1.3 at where 0.03 decimal place. 0.03 decimal place. Where we are going to see 0.03 decimal place. 1.3 value of vertically we will see 0.03 and horizontally we will see 1.3. So let me check. So 1.3, right, and 0.03. This is the value and 0.08. This is my value, table value. So we have to put all this. You can see same way we had put it, this value 0.4082. And now total area is 0.05. So what we have to do? 0.5 minus 0.4082. What we are getting? 0.0918. That is fall in the rejection region. That means this would be the probability the balls we are producing greater than 165 grams. If they are falling in that region, that means they are less than 165 gram weight. So now how we are going to conclude this session? Determine the probability of producing a ball with its weight greater than 165. Answer is 1.98% because we had converted this value into percentage. So I hope this was the question and that is the solution. Average weight of, that was the question has been asked. Average weight of cricket ball produced in a factory is 163 grams. The measured standard deviation for the ball produced is 1.5 gram. And determine the probability of producing a ball with its weight greater than 165 gram. That is our problem that we want to calculate. So finally, we have got the solution. Determine the probability of producing a ball with its weight greater than 165 gram, and answer is 1.98 gram. And how we have reached on this conclusion, you have seen all this calculation behind this. So we had put this particular formula, you can see, and after that we had calculated at this mean level, right? Mu 163 minus 163, so that is 0, so we can say mu is 0. And after that, we had calculated for the x value. You can see here 165 minus 163 divided by 1.5. And finally, we have reached, this is our calculated value, but table value is this 0.408, right? 82 p value we had find out. And this, the total area is 0.05. And finally, we have got this solution. 0.0918, so we can say 9.18% is the probability to produce, determine the probability of producing a ball with its weight. So that is 9.18%. That is our final answer. I hope this video would be helpful. And now in my next video, I'm going to tell you how these probability in between two ranges. So we would discuss in the next video. Thank you. Keep watching.